Hello, my name is Nick Morris. I'm the National Fellowships Coordinator here at Notre Dame in the Center for Undergraduate Scholarly Engagement, and I'm here to talk to you briefly about the Fulbright U.S. Student Program's Study and Research Grant opportunities. The study and research grants are opportunities for students to take a postgraduate international year abroad pursuing independent research or study at a university towards a master's degree. I'm going to walk you briefly through one of the worksheets, the info sheets available on our website, and kind of direct you towards further resources for evaluating your interests. The best place to get started is fellows.nd.edu/fellowships/Fulbright, which will take you to this page. So right here, this is the Fulbright U.S. Student Program page. It has the broad outlines of both the Fulbright ETA and the Fulbright Study Research. Clicking on the Study Research Grant Information Sheet will take you to this page, which breaks down some of the particulars. The U.S. Fulbright Program Study and Research Grants are awarded to one of 130 different countries. And it furthers Fulbright's mission of spreading cross-cultural awareness and engagement. In order to be eligible for this award, you must be a U.S. citizen and you must hold a bachelor's degree. This is a postgraduate award, although many of you viewing this now are juniors. And you must also not hold a PhD. So it's a bit of an in-between game there. You must be in good health, and depending on which country you're going to and what you are proposing to do, you must have sufficient language proficiency to communicate and carry out your project. It is preferred that applicants have not lived in the host country for more than 6 months, but that is not applicable to study abroad. So if you've been there only on study abroad, please don't worry about that. It's more or less if you've lived there for 5 years, then you should kind of have some hesitancy, but we can get into that later. Who's competitive for this award? Study and research grants will first and foremost, and this is kind of the biggest emphasis, propose a compelling and feasible project that requires an academic year. It's generally about 9 to 11 months in the host country. This is the crucial aspect that you will be able to demonstrate the skills necessary to carry out the projects, and you must retain, for a research project, an affiliation with an institution in the host country that can support your research and your project with the necessary resources. Additionally, both study and research applicants must kind of integrate a particular host country engagement. This is kind of the concrete part of Fulbright's cross-cultural engagement mission. And this engagement in the host country can be something that builds off your own personal interests, but integrates you into the community when you are not conducting your research or basically following through on your study program. For more information about the application process, you must apply through CUSE National Fellowships. We are in 110 Brownson Hall, which is right behind the dome. And the first part of the process is to submit a screening app that we call it a pre-application in early April. It'll be April 1st this year. Which will detail some of the broader information to help you start to get brainstorming on what the actual application will look like. After you submit your pre-application, we encourage you to set up a meeting with me or one of the other fellowships team members to really get into your application and kind of some of your different options in front of you. The second and more concrete part of the application process is through Fulbright's online program. It includes biographical information and proposed abstract. It will include a statement of grant purpose, which is the who, what, where, when, and how of your program. You have 2 pages to do this. Then you must also have a personal statement, which is a 1-page sort of a why this either study or research program makes sense in your trajectory. And you must also include a letter of affiliation / endorsement indicating institutional support for your research project. This does not necessarily apply as much to study applications, although more information is always available at us.fulbrightonline.org. through their countries page, they have a breakdown of different country particulars and peccadillos, including whether or not conducting enrollment in a master's program is feasible. Additionally, there's a language self-evaluation and foreign language evaluation, which can be completed should it be necessary. Again, please check the Fulbright country page. You will need 3 letters of reference, and these are most useful if they can speak specifically and enthusiastically towards your ability to carry out a proposed project. Also, kind of endure the rigors of an independent international experience. And then official transcripts from all institutions you've attended. You can look up the odds for the Fulbright Grant Awards through us.fulbrightonline.org/statistics. We wholeheartedly encourage Notre Dame applicants to really suss out the best fit for them, and will 9 times, 100 times out of 100, really encourage students with an obvious fit to pursue that fit, despite the maybe odds that it might be stacked against them. So if we talked about the April 1st pre-application deadline, your next step should be visiting the Fulbright page on our fellows. It will direct you to the pre-application workshops calendar here, and then submit a pre-application and get in contact with CUSE National Fellowships in order to set up a meeting. For further information or to schedule a meeting, you can email me at nmorris2@nd.edu, or again, visit us through fellows.nd.edu. Thank you very much.